So we begin with question and answer session. The first question is very interesting. Guruji, what are you?
As Dr. Wetzel told, it's very interesting. It is true actually. I am also like you only. Totally. On the contrary, you are better than me. Only thing, I got more punya on my account, which you can also take it. See, there was yesterday one question. Guruji is bigger or God is bigger? I told Guruji is bigger. Because God is only an administrator. He cannot grant you which is not in your account. But Guruji can grant actually. See, Aham Brahma, myself is God. So you are also Aham Brahma, myself is God. You can go much above God. You are telling Aham Brahma, myself is God, but you can go above God. That is what I teach you. So you should be above God. You should be able to grant what is required for the people. That stage, everybody can attain. I don't feel it is tough work. You are all very pure, and if you can attain lot of punya or more positive account, you can literally reach that account. I had a lot of physical problems, but you have got good health, good body, and good mind. But with all the problems, if I can come, why can't you come? So you are also much above, so I am nothing in front of you people. Follow? Okay, what is the next question? I think, Guruji, what are you? This is the simple answer I can give. So I am like you only. But you have got more guidance. You get guidance from me. I don't get guidance. I get only by meditation or by intuition I get the guidance, which nature gives me. Nature gives me tremendous energy and tremendous powers because I support nature and I work as a servant sometimes to the nature. It's like barter.
Guruji, how do you perceive this world?
Actually, world is very good. We only make the world bad. Our thoughts and our actions, our greediness, all these things create only negative energy. So we all fight. Actually, our energy should go together and then transform. But we fight and we destroy our energy. That should not be there. So we should treat everybody with love. Then there will be tremendous energy, I tell you. And feel happy and blissful. That blissful stage is a floating stage. You can actually manipulate many things. See, I am talking from my experience only. I am not talking like some who talk in a business way.
Guruji, can you tell us about your vision of Jesus?
Can you repeat?
Guruji, can you tell us about your vision of Jesus? Vision of Jesus Christ.
Okay. What is that question number?
Question 3.
Pardon?
Question 3.
3. Can you tell about the vision of Jesus? See, what is Jesus? Actually, true sense of love, total love, literally love. I had a real vision of Jesus. He has literally taken me like this in one occasion. Really, I tell you. So I always pray. The Bandra there is one Mount Mary. I used to go there once in a year actually. I used to feel, there is that person coming. Literally when I go there, I used to feel actually. Jesus actually is the real representation of love. Literally. And he is the master healer. He can heal anybody. Generally, if you are learning healing, you should take Jesus as a healer, as a guru, then it is very easy for you to go to the highest level. Anything, suppose you can't initially, if you can't do, you heal on Jesus. Think of Jesus and do. There was one case. There was one case in Nanavati Hospital. One boy, hand is to be cut, both leg is to be cut. Boy may be 8 years or 9 years. I think Vatsal also knows actually. So it was a later period only it was known to me, and the patient was in Nanavati Hospital. So I went, I think 5:30, 5 o'clock something in the hospital. And the father mother was very tense. Such a boy, both the leg and both the hand to cut. Already one leg, they removed all veins and all that. And it was dead actually. So I entered into the room. The boy was lying actually. I healed. After some time, I could feel, actually I am lifted up along with the boy. Literally lifted up. It was made like this. 1, and then 2, and then kept down. Disappeared. When I came out, the people told, one old man went out of this room just now. So I could feel Jesus actually, because they were all in the initial stages of my spirituality field in this actually healing and all that. So even now I had a Jesus photo in my healing room, which was given by one of my friends. And olden times, if I can't solve a problem, I always tell Jesus to correct it or Jesus to do that. But nowadays I don't do. I don't depend on any goddess actually or God. It was the initial stage. Anyway, you reminded me that question actually. Okay, next question.
Does all guru have some connection?
Yes, all gurus, because all gurus are connected with the energy system. There is only one universal energy. So everyone, it may be subsections, but all the ultimate sections leads to one point. So indirectly, you may have one connection, but in different ways. So they are all linked actually. The voltage may be same, but the current may be different, because according to their capacity. The guru, one has got high capacity, so it may be it may have different capacity, but the potential or the power is same, the universal power.
What happens when we listen to your voice?
Actually, when you see or when you receive my voice, actually my voice are commands. You cannot have your own decision. When I tell you do it, you have to do it. You cannot alter most of my words are commands. And some places it is literally command. Some places only it goes direction. And commands, if you try to overthrow, then you are in danger.
Guruji, how can we make ourselves eligible for your grace?
Eligible for your grace is you should accept my principles and work for that. There are some fundamental rules or protocol which you should follow. Then whatever I give or whatever I send energy will have free flow. Otherwise you put something wrong and then the energy flow may not be good actually. You have to follow all my protocol properly.
Guruji, yesterday you told us that you have seen goddess Kali. Can you describe that episode?
I think I told you yesterday.
How it happened? When it happened, how it happened?
That's very, I have to take my memory very old actually, very, very old. See, there are different ways of raising Kundalini. Different ways. So many ways. beyond your imagination. As I told you, my hobby is to experiment everything and evaluate everything. How much this is successful, how much this is, how much way, if we proceed, how much time it may take actually. So I had one Christian friend actually. In fact, he's a Christian, but he follows Kali. And I had several times interaction with him. His body has got some limitations, but which I don't have. So I take his theory and I test actually. So he has a good experience with Kali. So he explained to me, and then I tried to follow that some of the things. Some of the things I modified. I find it is clearly true. And there are different ways. I met some doctors actually in Sion, I think. See, some maybe 4 or 5 group ladies actually. See, even Kundalini can be raised by sex. It was their theory actually, which I find it correct. But it requires a lot of activities, which is very difficult. So like that, so many things are there. So what was your question?
Vision of Kali.
Okay. So actually that is not to be told to public because there are so many secrets involved in that Kali. Because Kali, you have to be totally naked when you are praying with Kali. Then only you can achieve many things. If you wear anything, then you will not get any senses actually. And everything starts at 12 o'clock night, not in the daytime. So it is all rude method, but they are all purely true actually.
Guruji, how do we know that our spiritual experience or vision is real?
That is actually, that question is not any relevant because as I told you, you work actually. You don't expect the result. But the result will be given you the right time when it is due. अभी आप एक नारियल झाड़ भी डाला, at least it will take 6 years, 7 years to get the coconut. So you have to wait. But nowadays I find the people have no patience. They want instantaneous, switch on, light should on. So like that in spirituality it never comes. To achieve a small things, it takes years together. And also if you fall from that, it falls you very deep, not next step. So there is lot of difference.
Guruji, what is mukti? Is it good to have mukti after death or before death?
It is if you consider it as a scientific term, mukti means you have got positive account. Means punya. Punya is considered positive account. What is punya? Whatever you do, it creates happiness or comfort to the people. Or it helps the nature. What is pap? It is negative, which you create or destroy the nature or troubles the people. That's called pap. So when your positive account become more, you got a license or you got a visa to move around anything. That is literally called mukti actually. Means you can travel anywhere. Nobody will ask you. Your aura or energy will be so powerful, the person meeting will salute you. So that's called mukti.
Guruji, what does a mukta atma do after physical death?
In fact, the person who is going to attain mukti, his death will be sadmaran. There is sadmaran and general death. See, we have got holes here. So the people will die through that holes only. The atma or the soul at the last stage go either mouth or here or here or here. That is the way generally people die. But people who are in mukti, they will have sadmaran. Sadmaran means the energy will come to here in solar flux at the time of death. It comes to take you. It will enter from here and it will break this point up and it will take you out. And you will be accompanied by people, literally accompanied by people. And you will be taken in a carpet-like aerospace, what is that, vehicle or something. And you will be treated as a royal VIP. And you will be taken and handed out to one gate where they will stop and they will check all your account. So all the accounts will be checked. And if you have got positive account, and then also it will be counted. According to that positiveness, you will be allotted to some system or some place or some priorities or some eligibilities. All these things will be allotted and you will be taken inside. That is the journey actually, initial journey. And practically whom I treat and who are in Mukti path, 100% will be, before death somebody will come and interact with them. It is 100%. I guarantee you. You can feel at the time of death. You will never be left alone. Even your death, before 24 hours, it will be informed you. And all arrangements will be made. These are all true, 100%, I tell you. Because now you haven't died, so you don't know. But after death, at that time you will remember, okay. And or even at the death of time, maybe 8 hours, 10 hours before, what Guruji told us. It was, I literally guarantee you, because I have seen many people before death interacted with me. Somebody has got even 48 hours before. They have got information and every detail was shown to them actually. Some persons has interacted with me also, and I am well aware of all these things actually. But I just act as a Buddha only, because then your questions will be less.
Guruji, in your book you have mentioned easy mukti. What is easy mukti?
There are, I think I have written 3 stages of mukti. Easy mukti,
joint mukti,
chronic mukti, and
twin mukti.
Three mukti. See, sometimes nature works in different ways. See, the ultimate, the death is a truth only. You can't deny it actually. So the nature has to take everybody. Mukti means so many vehicles they have to send, isn't it? Suppose around 1 lakh people are there. 1 lakh vehicle, it is very difficult to send. There will not be so much people actually. So what is there? Some calamity like Tufan or tsunami. Actually it is a mass mukti. It will be done and all the people will be taken out. Follow? That's a mass. What is the other one?
Twin mukti, twin.
Twin mukti, okay. So now, there is one sadhu or ashram. He is doing puja, he is doing prayer. So one person asked the sadhu, you are doing prayer, you pray God, you do all these things, mantras and everything. But your wife all the time gets water, flowers for puja and help you. But that person asked, do you think that how your wife will get? You are getting mukti, but your wife is not doing. But the sadhu replied, she is also 100% eligible for what I get. Because she is helping me in true helping in all my systems. So what I am due is due to the help of my wife. So wife need not have to do all puja or anything. She can relax also. But she will get mukti. Followed, you know? So as a wife, if you serve the husband in a true way, 100% mukti guaranteed. Provided the husband also.
All men are smiling.
No, you also think it actually, isn't it? Without the help of that person, it is very difficult to complete you that action.
When we heal someone, negative energy from that person comes to our system. How do we remove it?
See, there is two way actually. One is we pull their negative energy. See, I see Preeti today actually. She's so shining. Preeti, can you stand up? She's hiding. There is. Ah, okay, I can see. Actually, she was shining. All her negative energy is removed in the morning actually. So much negative was to this. I felt very sad about her yesterday. But today morning I was so happy. She had got it relieved from that actually. What was the question actually?
How do we remove the negative energy?
Okay.
Vincent?
See, I can remove, but you can also remove yourself. You see, sometimes what negative energy pulled is very high, then you have to take half an hour rest. Otherwise, slowly the nature will help you. You can chant Om Shanti or you can do meditation.
Guruji, can you reveal any secret of your technique of Kundalini Yoga?
This actually I have already talked to you and I have taught you first step and second. All these things I have taught actually. And I have clearly written in my book. Most of the things what you have to follow, literally, except some secrets. But secrets are embedded in that. When you read 3-4 times, every time you read, it will be revealed to you. Without hard work, you cannot get like that. You have to work. Then only you are eligible to take that. When you work more hard, then you will be able to take more knowledgeable things. Then you can use that more knowledgeable thing. Your capacity, that time only will be able to use that. Just getting that, it will not. That will become a Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga, you have not much value if you don't have Jnana Yoga, meditation. Followed?
What is the secret of your touch?
Secrets of my touch is actually my love. I literally tell, you take all my things. Leave it to me. So, it's the real love. I pull it out, your negative energy or whatever it is there. So I feel, when I touch, that person and I become one only. That one. In that stage, there is no negativeness in it. Literally no. If I find something fault, I will beat him also. In that oneness I create actually, to throw him out. And that beating is really a love actually.
What is the secret behind drinking juices?
See, this is a juice therapy. Actually, I had taken this technique from US. See, my hobby was to do experiment in many things. Even though I was working, I just work, then if enough money is there, I just quit the job. Then I will go on learning things, testing things, research things. And when my money finish, again I will go for job. This is what I used to do. I used to do many things. Like in that, I find that there is a lot of people were treated in US one time by juices actually. One lady, I forgot her name actually. Then I gone through many things of the how juices are made. What is that centrifugal action? How the beta content is removed? What are the actions of the juices? See, when we take food, it takes 8 hours for the stomach to work. But juices take 35 minutes only. In physically, these 8 hours, the stomach has to work very hard. And it accepts maybe 10 to 20% of that only, and 80% is thrown out as a stool. So your valuable material is gone out as a stool, and most of the energy is used for extracting that 20% to the body system. But if we can give it directly to our system, it will help our stomach, and also we will not waste that 70%. So that is why I told, if you are very sick, juice therapy is very good. Or if you are very tired, juices, it takes only 35 minutes to go to your bloodstream. And 90% is absorbed. Only 10% is wasted. So, but you should make the juices in a proper way. You cannot make carrot juice in the mixie because the beta content comes out with highly concentrated centrifugal force. If you rotate it very high speed, the beta content goes out in the outer ring and you get it. If you put it in the mixie, it will not come. So that's why I tell, if you are taking carrot juice, take it in a juice extractor only, not in the mixie. So most of the body's faults is caused by acidic. Body should be always alkaline. In alkaline body, no diseases can exist. So what is our duty? Make the body alkaline. You find out the alkaline material which is most powerful, which is easily available and highly concentrated. So in my research, I find carrot is the easiest thing. And it is available. Most of the seasons it is available. Previously, when I was doing testing, some season scarcity was there. But now 365 days carrot is available. So I find, and it is the easiest thing. So I recommended actually carrot juice as the main juice for cancer or any major diseases, because to remove the toxin also. And most important is, suppose you are cooking in a vessel. First that vessel should be cleaned, then only you will cook. Generally, immediately you will not cook. So cleaning means your body toxin should be removed first. This, my mother actually was using it in the village times. At that time there are no doctors. Practically there are no doctors. But she was treating all the people this technique actually, and that was not available also. That time this pomegranate actually is cut and when it is available, cut and put in the sun, and then they make dry things and they keep it in the vessel. So whenever any problem comes, they will take that portion, and if it is children, they will make paste with honey and then give it. Most of the children's problem 100% removed, not 99. There is no doctor that time, and all the children's any health problem was totally removed. I used to feel wonder, but it did not strike the importance that time. But later period, I felt how my mother treat all these people with simple things. Why can't I try? So I started experimenting things actually. I find it is the right way. So which I tell my people to do it actually. And juices, I told you, high acidic problem can be totally converted to alkaline body. That is carrot actually. And I told, before you make your, see, any patient who comes with severe problem, I always tell to have 3 days anar juice, so that all your toxins are removed. I get a clean person. Then it is easy for me to work on that system actually. Otherwise, I put my energy, the energy flow will be not in a straight way. It takes in a zigzag, or it takes long time, abnormal delay, because of your impurities. So, anar juice, the toxin is removed, system is clear, I have a touch, finished. Actually, one touch only is required. No need of 3 days healing, 6 days healing also. But people are very impure, I tell you. Very impure. And so much desires. And so many doubt also, people. They should come openly and take openly the energy. And you will feel literally bliss. There are so many people with severe problems. They come openly and hug me and gone and become totally all right. Even the lifeline has changed. So that openness is very important. Many people doubt. So their progress is, they put 2 leg front, 1 leg back. They don't go. Follow?
Guruji, what is the secret of your specific instruction and your firings?
Actually, firing is love only. When I love only, I fire. Otherwise, I'll say, chhod do, jane do. Let's see only suffer. When I feel it is my part only, then I have to beat that, So that is what actually. So they deserve. What is the other one?
Your specific instruction to a person.
It is actually just to follow the protocol. Take anar juice. That is the easiest way. But many people run away. But nowadays, I have seen people are accepting the truth. 90 days, 40 days, people are voluntarily doing. I really salute those people. So much change is there in our people. That shows the purity level is increasing. When it increases, actually the people or family associated with those people literally improves. Even one person from our group take 40 days, the other 10 people also take. She took, I will also want. I am telling the truth actually. I tell that person, she has taken, then I will also take. So that spirit and then enthusiasm, I really love it. I love you all really, I tell you. Too much love. I feel, actually you are my part of my body. I don't think any difference. See, today morning, whatever you have got negative karma, all you have burnt. Literally. I can literally feel that your energy and throwing out the negative, all those things. You are free from most of your negative karma or power. You have got actually punya only on your account. But keep that punya only, don't do papa. See, the outer world is full of papa only. 90% people are ratasa, they will pull you. But don't get tempted by them actually. Keep that, I want that willpower. See that small two boys,
Anila's children.
Anila's two children, small, they got health problem. Their in-laws or when they go, they will immediately give ice cream only. And they got severe respiratory brain fault. Whatever Anila works or her husband works, everything is spoiled by them. See the difference? How much is Ratsa people are working? But she is successful. That boy will not take ice cream. Can you believe? And what our people, grown-up people, when they see ice cream, their mind control is going. How that boys got such a level of mind control, can't you attain? Why do you get tempted by the food? Please don't do. Okay? This is my request. And food is, it's not absolutely required. It is not. In a stage, actually, you can throw out your food. Without food, you can stay. Really, I tell you, there are a lot of technologies. And if you eat minimum food, your life will be more and more healthy. Because you are giving more load to the stomach. You see, the African people, they live more years because they get less food. Those who eat more food, they got less and difficult life. So today onwards, at least eat less. Keep it for others also.
Guruji, how to cultivate selfless love?
What is that?
How to cultivate selfless love? Selfless.
Yes, I understood. See, love should be pure. How to become pure? There should not be selfishness. If you have got any selfish motive, then love is impure and the flow of energy will be less. And you should feel that person or that soul is part of you only. Then you will not feel. Actually, you will feel, okay, when you touch, there will be tremendous energy actually, and you will feel, it is my part only. So, love is abundant there.
Last question. Guruji, how do we cultivate harmony between us and the nature?
See, harmony means it is synchronizing nature system with you. Means it is the same frequency. See, nature has got some frequency. You should also become same frequency so that you can merge. If the frequency difference is there, it will not merge or heat will be generated. First one is you respect the nature. and only take what is required. Suppose you want to eat one banana only, don't take 2 bananas. Followed? What is absolutely required for the body, only you take from the nature. Don't unwantedly. Suppose you go to the room. When you go out, you switch off the light. Just leave it and go down. You are wasting the energy. Followed, you know. So all these things are very important. Don't waste the energy. Respect everything. See, these are all very important. Then your vibration or your activity or your thinking will coincide with the nature. And nature in calamity or in problem, it will support you and it will give you more energy if it is required. If you don't do, it will not give you actually. And you will be in danger. And you will suffer.
One last question has come. How do we know illness of a person from the aura?
Oh, that's a very scientific question. I don't think you need an answer because you are not up to that level. Because seeing an aura, actually, your purity level should be very high. See, what is that? That girl, lady who takes care of the hand, palmistry. Gayatri. So, I think yesterday or day before yesterday, Gayatri and I was talking actually. Then there was one lady in charge of this actually. In charge of this, one official lady. Renu. She was standing maybe there only, or little late, maybe some 2, 3. I can really feel, she is not here, you know, because these are all secrets actually. So when she was standing there, I could feel she has got severe cancer in the aura. Very severe. I could feel, then I called. So Gayatri was also there. So I told her to show the hand. The lifeline is only half. It shows her heart valve is leaking and pure blood and impure blood is getting mixed. And she is going to have severe time ahead. And many things I asked her about mother. She told, whatever you told is right. Actually. Because from that base, I could link all the things. And I find many problems around her. So whatever I asked her, she told, what you told is right. So looking at your aura only, I could feel everything what is there actually. That's my power. If you want to have such power, you should have high meditational power. High meditational power. And also high mind power. And your existence should be zero. You should not be there. You should float. Such state only you can go into that body of that person. Actually, in another stage, I have seen her. I can literally go inside her body and correct it and come back. Literally, she will feel some operation has done or something has gone out. All these things they will feel. But I am not allowed to do it, even though I have got powers. Because her karma is there. I have no right to take her karma. She has to undergo the karma because her husband, mother, all these things are involved. Follow? So even if you have got power, you have got limitations. Aura seeing is, if you want to see aura, you should have powerful inbuilt system. Because each color and what time it takes to manifest, these are all very important, you know. And actually, some level, minor level, you can, from the aura itself, you can correct. Just do like this, near them or touch them. That aura can be corrected at some level. But it is very deep. Many years of karma, it is not advisable to do. Some people I just clap or then just meet or do something. Then the problems in the immediate level of the aura totally get corrected. They will be free from abnormal health problems and all that. Any other question? You are a number thing.
What is the message of yours on this KMG Day Foundation for entire KMG family?
What is that?
What is your message for everyone?
What is the message I told you? You follow my protocol, please. Your most important thing is taking an juice. Other thing is do meditation. Whenever you get time, even when morning you walk, that time also you chant Om Shanti and walk like that. Om Shanti, Om Shanti. And keep the leg, one leg, along with the vibration of your chakras. Then you will have tremendous energy level, which I practice. Even morning you have walk, you only just run, but I run with Om Shanti. So there is lot of difference. When I run, so around all area I create a positive energy and then I move. See, you are only working on you, but I work for nature also. Followed, That way you should work it out. Nice to come and see you. So, that way you work. But many people are always thinking how to get that, how to how to cheat him, how to get all these things, they keep it in the mind and work. This is not fair way of life. That is why I written that true way of life. That is the true way. You follow that true way. It's very easy. Life will become very easy and the people around you will be. And another thing I want to tell you, don't mix with bad people. Never mix actually. And it gives you sorrowness and calamity, uneasiness, so much actually. We'll feel, unhappiness even continuing in this life. So try to keep away from the bad people always. Whoever it may be, your relatives or friends. Try to be away actually. Leave them. That is a real request I got actually. Even though they may be relatives, please ignore them.
Before we take a break, in immense gratitude to Guruji and Guruma, we will say Guru Brahma one time. Loudly.
Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shanti Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti. Everybody is happy? The people back, are you able to hear properly? Very good, nice. Because if you have heard more, then it will go to your subconscious mind also. So I don't want this thing to be wasted actually. See, you may have a lot of questions, but in front of you, you will not be able to ask the question because my aura actually blocks the things. Followed. So if you want to ask anything, you just write it down and then come back. Then only you will be able to ask. Followed? Or if you don't want to ask, don't ask. Within 2-3 days, you will get the answer by courier.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.